Who gives this bride today to Dustin?
Her mother and I.
Good evening, everybody. Morgan and Dustin and I are very excited that you're all here today. I was honored to be asked to officiate this wedding. My name is Jay Hill. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico with my wife and my son, Cooper, and I'm Morgan's uncle. I'm extremely honored to be here. Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of Morgan and Dustin, Sean and Jim, Tina and Doug, welcome. And thank you for joining us in beautiful Arizona to celebrate Morgan and Dustin's marriage. If I can, I would really like to thank Dustin for selecting my outfit, which did not require me to wear a tie. Thank you, Dustin. Right after the ceremony, Morgan and Dustin are going to head over with the photographers for some private photos on the golf course. You're all invited down here for hors d'oeuvres and beverages and to socialize. Message about the marriage. Because of your love for each other, we are here today to celebrate your marriage. I believe that there are 4 parts to a successful marriage. Your marriage will take trust. Trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what's best for each other. Your marriage will take dedication. Dedication is to stay open to one another and to learn and grow with one another. Your marriage will take faith. Faith is to move forward without knowing exactly what your future holds. And your marriage will definitely take commitment. Commitment to take the journey to whatever you take together. Dustin and Morgan have chosen to write their own vows. There you go, Morgan. If you are ready to make these promises to each other, I invite you to face each other and declare your intentions by reading the vows you have written. Dustin, when you're ready, please begin.
Morgan, to start off, I just want to say you look absolutely stunning tonight, and I love you so much. I knew the very moment I laid my eyes on you 5 years ago, some way, somehow, I was going to make you mine. I still remember the very beginning of our relationship when you thought that I'd stood you up on a date due to me having to work late. Thanks, Enterprise. That resulted in me sending you signature Snapchat duck faces daily for almost 2 months straight, just to try to get a response out of you. You always opened them up, which I think is why I was so determined. Then one day, 2 months later, my duck face must have been extra strong, and you gave me a chance to take you out on our first date. We haven't looked back since. From that day forward, you have made me the luckiest man in the world, and blessed me with not only a beautiful, caring partner, but also my best friend. I know there are probably so many things that you hope that I would promise to you today, such as give you my full attention on Sundays during football season. And yes, I promise to do that. But the most important thing that I promise to do is support you, honor you, and love you every moment of every day for the rest of our lives. I promise to always bring laughter and happiness to our relationship, to pick you up when you are down, and to care for you and our families for as long as we live. I promise to say I love you before falling asleep each night, to be the best husband I can possibly be, and eventually the best father as we begin to grow a family together. I promise to never take our time together for granted, to always be loyal and faithful, and to put you before everything else. I vow to continuously work on bettering myself and communicate with you so that I can be the husband you want and deserve. I promise that when we are old and gray, we will look back on our lives and have no regrets. From this day forward, you will never walk alone, and I'll always be there for you. I love you, babe.
Not yet.
Thank you.
Well, the Bible says love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs, love does not delight in evil but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Well, if all of this is true, then I have a lot to learn about love. Love is patient, but what about when I'm really, really hungry? Love doesn't envy, but we all know I can be a little bit jealous. From time to time, Love doesn't boast, but most of my social media posts are essentially bragging about how great you are. Love isn't proud, rude, self-seeking, or easily angered, and love does not keep a record of wrongs. But what about when I'm obviously right about something and I have to do a victory dance and rub it in your face? Is that not rejoicing in truth? I may have a lot to learn about love, but I can with 100% certainty, I know how to love you. Because the truth is, you are very, very easy to love. You perpetuate joy and spread it all around. Being with you is like being tickled. You can't help but laugh even if you don't want to. You're easy to love. I just got lucky that you found a way to love me back. You are a big force of light. You brighten my life every single day, and I love that about you. You make my life better, and you make me better. I can't wait to have tiny humans with you. I can't wait to look at our kids' faces for the first time and see you in them. I hope they have your blue eyes. I can't wait to see what you're like as a dad. I even think you'll change diapers when the time comes, and I just said that in front of all of you. Now, you have to. Well, people give a lot of advice to young couples like us before their wedding day, and of course, being me, the always curious girl that I am, I had my doubts about some of the advice that I've received. And I've come to a few honest conclusions about myself and what I'm capable of. But like I said, I know how to love you. So I think I found a way to make some of them work. All of them work. Dustin, for today and for the rest of our forever, here are my vows to you. I can't promise to stop reading crisis news articles to you out loud every day when you absolutely did not ask me to, but I vow to continue to learn and to grow with you. I can't promise to be slow to anger when the NFL season and fantasy football time comes around each year, so you're glued to your phone, but I love to be quick to forgive and cheer on those very hopeless 49ers with you. I can't promise to always get along with your family, but I vow that from this day forward, I will love them as my family. I can't promise to never make fun of you when your dad beats you in probably any board game or athletic activity, but I vow to always respect and to honor you. I can't promise to never go to bed angry, but I vow to always wake up happy as long as I'm waking up next to you. And lastly, I can't promise that I won't make mistakes in our love. I can't promise to always practice things like patience and kindness, but I vow to always protect our love, to always hope and persevere, and to never let our love fail. I love you, and you are the best decision I've ever made.
Thank you, Morgan and Dustin. Thank you for sharing our vows with us. The rings you're about to place in each other's fingers are symbols of the love you just expressed to each other. Your wedding rings are special because they mark the beginning of your marriage. Your wedding ring is a circle and a symbol of love never ending. These rings are the real seal to your vows and have just taken to demonstrate your love for each other. Jordan, can I have the rings, please? Gotcha. Thank you. Dustin, you may face Morgan and place the ring on her left hand. Saying to Morgan, Dustin, please repeat after me. My heart will be your shelter.
My heart will be your shelter.
I promise to do my best, cherish, and accept you.
I promise to do my best, cherish, and accept you.
Just the way you are.
Just the way you are.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give,
But to give you my heart until the end of time.
but to give you my heart until the end of time.
By placing this ring on Morgan's finger, you do so as a sign of your love.
By putting this ring on your finger, I do this as a sign of love.
Morgan, you may face Dustin and place the ring on Dustin's left hand, please. Saying to Dustin, Morgan, please repeat after me. My heart will be your shelter.
My heart will be your shelter.
I promise to do my best, cherish, and accept you.
I promise to do my best, cherish, and accept you.
Just the way you are.
Just the way you are.
I give no greater than love, gift to love.
I can give no greater gift of love,
But to give you my heart until the end of time.
but to give you my heart until the end of time.
By placing this ring on Dustin's finger, you do so as a sign of your love.
By placing this ring on your finger, I do so as a gift of love.
Morgan and Dustin, today you have pledged your love to one another and have committed to remain true to marriage. Your husband and wife, may God bless you and keep you together forever. Family and friends, there's only one left thing to do. It's my great privilege to present Mr. and Mrs. Dustin Loggins. They didn't wait to kiss.